Hey, yo, what's up? What's up, bro? I will go back to fighting if you sponsor me. Hello, Billy. How are you, man? Good Lord. He said, I'm good. Let me see something. Sorry, I can't do shout outs. I don't watch WWE. I do not have a TV. So I'm doing all right. I just got back from running. It was really cold outside, so I kind of had to adjust a little bit. I do not watch WWE. Sorry, guys. Paulie, what's up, man? Yeah, sweet potato French fries at that. Paulie, what's up, dude? Yeah, he didn't stay there the whole time, but I can kind of see his arguments. But some of these people, they're just coming into the live to try to push a narrative. So some of this stuff, I already know what's coming. Like when people start talking about the things he was talking about, he was like slowly but surely trying to push a narrative. And then they usually, once they show themselves, I kind of know just not to pay attention to them. Yeah, I mean, they'll start by trying to break down your whatever your beliefs are, and then they'll work into something else, or they'll start pushing their own religion, their own beliefs, or something. There's always something else there. So, I mean, I'm not opposed to having a little debate or whatever, but I've kind of noticed over time when people do these things. Yeah. I need 1 second. I gotta take off my running tights and put my shorts on. Yeah. I uh I don't know if you're still there or not, Paulie, but you know, a while back, I'd say a couple years back, I really had to learn patience, and there's a lot of things to be said about having patience and trying to understand life and understand the world. I mean, it's a very difficult thing to be patient with some people. Stop it. Let's see if my Garmin connects. Yeah, there it goes. Kind of jazzed up this morning. Looks like it's snowing pretty good now. I don't know how much we're gonna get. I actually have nothing in my refrigerator. I have some chicken and rice, and that's it. Brr. I'm starting to warm back up. I have nothing. Zero. Chicken, rice, and barbecue sauce. That's all I got. I'm just waiting for my watch to sync with my other phone. You know, honestly, I don't eat a lot of eggs. I kind of switch off and on with like different like I don't know, diet things. Like just kind of depends on where I'm at, but um, I don't really respond well to eggs. I respond really well to chicken and turkey. I don't respond very well to fish. I probably respond the best to like beef or steak. Actually, I'm dwindling down, so I'm like down to my last container of rice and like my two last containers of chicken. Yes, I trained MMA for a very long time. I always tell people that like 18 years of MMA, something like that. What I mean by respond is I think that we all have foods that we respond better to because of our genetics. And I respond really well to chicken. I always have. Like, I notice a difference in my body when I eat chicken as opposed to if I eat fish. Fish is just not my protein. It doesn't do much for me. I'm gonna move. Yeah, I mean, I think that everybody has their own, like, I call them like trigger foods, whatever works best for you. So like I said, I feel like chicken is my best thing. Turkey is really good for me. Um, for whatever reason, I feel like I do better with white rice rather than brown rice for whatever reason. I don't know. Everything works differently for me. Yeah, so like if I try to get my vegetables and fruits in for sure, but my main thing is I've just found chicken and white rice works the best for me. And then throughout my day, I try to get everything else in as well. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I get it all the time. Somebody did say Phil Heath before. Um, I don't know about the guy from Scrubs, but somebody did say Phil Heath before. But I get all these lookalikes all the time. It's like every time I get on here, the first thing they do is start talking about who I look like. I wish I could be an influencer, you know? Like, I don't know. We have a lot of conversations on this thing, and like during these YouTube lives, um, I was thinking, you know, people talk about being a streamer or whatever, or influencer. I don't think I'm that, but I appreciate the compliment. I do believe I'm Swifty, just to answer your question. No, these comments aren't crazy today. I've had a lot worse before. Nah, I don't think I influence anybody to act up. That's for sure. I am trying to post this damn picture and I can't. I'm gonna try to post it and see what it looks like after I post it. See, I'm not an influencer. Do you guys think I'm an influencer or anything like that? Like, do you think I'm a real deal streamer of any kind? Like, I do. I think I've gone on live a lot more. The more and more I get used to it, the more lives I do. Actually, my phone bill reflected that this past month, and I was a little disappointed. But do you guys think I'm like an influencer or a streamer? I don't think of it that way. Well, I really appreciate that, Billy. Thank you. Huh. Well, I mean, it's really positive. I appreciate that, you know. Hey, if you guys want to see something funny, I just posted this to the community posts There's a picture up there of some guys that I played high school with, but it's the 1995 football season from my high school. So I posted a picture up there. I'm number 34, and I'm on the left side. If you guys want to see a funny picture. But yeah, I appreciate you guys saying that. If you guys think I'm an influencer or streamer or whatever, I really appreciate that. Because I guess I don't really like, I guess I don't think about it that way. I am currently looking for a new job, that's for sure. Hydro bag, you talking about the, it's like a teardrop. It looks like a big teardrop, like boxing bag kind of thing. So yeah, what I'll say about the water bag, like when you're punching the water bag, you gotta learn to like hit it and understand that when you hit that, it kind of bounces back at you. So you gotta control the back and the forward. You can't just like reel off and hit it like you want to sometimes. Yeah, the aqua bag. It is a different it's a different kind of like workout. So like when you're hitting the bag kind of like catches your hand and it's kind of a thump. Where the hydro bag, when you hit it, it throws your hand back too. So it's just a different kind of workout. It's not the same as a water bed. Not the same as a water bed, but you kind of understand what I'm saying, I hope. The best memory I have in life. That's a hard one to answer like off the cuff. You'd have to give me some time to respond to that. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was thinking. Um, some of the best things in life, I think, come after some of the worst things in life to give you perspective. It's a hard question to answer. Um, Fighting in the UFC was great, but it wasn't. It probably wasn't as challenging to me as some of the other times in my life. I do read Proverbs sometimes. James, you guys gotta stop, bro. Like this bickering, you guys gotta quit. I am not a Freemason at all. Um, I know a little bit about the Masonry, but I'm not into that. I only know a little bit about Freemasons. If you want to Google search my name is on the channel. So if you go to my channel, my name and my nickname are there. I should say like my stage name kind of thing. Holy cow. Um, yeah, my name is Drew McFedries. It's what I'm saying is I get asked this question a lot, and so what I'm giving you is the direct way to figure everything out. So if you go on my channel, my name is there. You can then take that, you can copy and paste it and Google it. Everything you need to know is going to be there. No, I don't talk to Dana White. Again, my relationship to him was pretty much just all through the UFC. I never really like, I don't have like an extended relationship to that guy. I definitely think about getting married and having kids, but that time maybe that time may be up, you know? What? Yeah, I don't know about any girls. Oh man. If you guys are new, please subscribe. I noticed I broke through 50. I was pretty happy with that. Broke through 50 this morning. 1,350. I mean, I'm really surprised, honestly. Like, I guess I just didn't intend to stick with YouTube as long as I have. I definitely didn't intend to stick with this live stuff as long as I have. Yeah, it's all right to ask personal stuff. I mean, I'll definitely sort through what I want to answer and what I don't. Yeah, I don't know if anybody could make it because I've talked to a few people that have really they've made some real attempts, and even the idea that like I don't really like edit my videos and things like that. Like these guys do like really good edits. They're really good at it. But I'm not really good at editing videos or anything like that. I probably do more edits on TikTok than I do here. Jeez. Read some of these. My shoe size? Are you talking to me? No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that footage. Jeez. Sorry, can't do a backflip. I used to be able to. What? Really? I did not see this footage, bro. But it, for whatever reason, to me it just doesn't sound like him. Not unless there's something else going on with him. No, I've met John. He's pretty chill guy. No, I don't remember that, bro. Yeah, I don't remember these situations. I mean, it sounds like GTA stuff right there. Um, I don't know, man. I think it comes with the territory, bro. Like once you're like on that level, if you've never been there before, it's hard to understand. But once you're on that level, it can mess with your head a little bit. Yeah, I don't know about Alex. Again, I don't watch a lot of these events. I only watch like highlights and stuff like that. So I'm not really sure about him. From what I know, though, he's like a really big guy. Like he almost doesn't belong in his division. I I don't think I have. I don't know how to say it, but my only interest as an athlete was to be a professional athlete. It doesn't matter if that's combat sports or baseball or football or soccer or whatever it is. So my interest is to be a professional athlete. If I can do that and I can still do that, that's my interest. Yeah, again, I all this stuff about John, I kind of I don't know, man. Like I don't know any of this stuff. Like I don't follow people. I don't really get into the hype and all that. So yeah, I mean, I think making it to that level is important, like understanding that like how hard it is to make it to the level, but I honestly think it was harder at my time to get in than it was like later or like even today. I think it's easier for people to get in today because there's way more fighters and there's way more events. Not only like for me to get in when I got in, but to make it to like the main card. I mean, when I got in, my first match was on the main card. That's just that feat alone is a lot. And then I won. Then from there, I went to pretty much like pre-main events. That's a big deal. I fought three number one contenders. That's a big deal, you know. So I'm all right with it. I think I could have done better, just under different circumstances, I guess. I like milk. I drank a lot of milk this morning. I have I have some chocolate milk here or there, bro. It's pretty good. Yeah, I got to admit the first season they did of the UFC video game, I didn't really feel like that was me. But the second year I went to, it was the EA headquarters where you go in and they scan your whole body and everything, and that was me. That was a great. The second year I was in there, it was a great. That was a great character. That was really me. How's it going, Mike? Good morning, sir. I don't think I've ever had cow like right off the milk, or I don't ever think I had milk right off the cow. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how to respond to like video game stuff. I think I played the character maybe like one time or something. I never even played the character before that I can even remember. I might have played it once or twice. I don't think so. Vanderlei. It's hard to say this. I'll just kind of say it the nicest way I could say it. I'll say that after Vanderlei was in the UFC for a little while, he shrunk. He got shorter. He got smaller. Um, and then he had to fight in a lower weight class. Yeah, so a lot of these guys, I remember, I think it was Nick Diaz. Yeah, Nick Diaz, when he had to get surgery to get all that scar tissue removed from his ears and around his eyes and all that stuff. I mean, That's a tough surgery, man. It really alters the way you look after, like after it's all done. Yeah, I saw that. A lot of these guys, man, it's really sad to say. The guys, this is kind of why I got out when I got out, but some of the guys who stayed in that sport for a long period of time, they really took a beating. And it's sad in the end, in my opinion. But I saw all this stuff coming. That's why, like, I just decided to kind of step off the plate. That's pretty good, Mike. I think it's a good idea, man. So yeah, I mean, I do have some former teammates and things like that that it's very concerning, especially with like what they call like that early onset dementia. So like these guys, they have early onset dementia at 38, 39 years old. Um, so yeah, that's primarily why I just decided, hey, it might it might not be worth it to stay involved in this much longer. I'm impressed that I'm dressed. YouTube Live makes me wear more clothes when I'm at home than ever. Um, I don't know many guys that were like serious about the sport that had any like upper level kind of jobs or anything like that. If that helps to answer your question a bit. We did have some guys, I think, that were, pretty good, and they were like they had like really good jobs, like you said, accountants and stuff like that. They did go full contact, but never like they never went up to another level. Yeah, that's so sad, dude. Yeah, if that's true, I mean that's so sad. But there are some of these guys, man, I know that I won't name names, but there's some guys they don't remember what they had for breakfast. Or they suffer from things like if they bend over, they pass out, stuff like that. Or if they get up too fast, they just pass right out and they got to lay down. I think there was even something I was watching one of Rampage's streams, like one of his highlight things, and he was saying like sometimes he's just gonna pass out, so he just lays down before he falls out. I mean, that's just sad. Yeah, I wouldn't be trying to I wouldn't be trying to get hit in the head a lot if I have to use my brain for work. It's just like I just wouldn't do that. Okay, Mike, you're back. Yeah, so again, I don't know I don't know what I think a lot of these guys they just want to make the money, and that's just really unfortunate to me. Like I think that I definitely could have made a lot more money. I wasn't willing to go that route, especially after the things that I saw from the guys in front of me. There were quite a few guys that didn't even make it to the UFC, or maybe made it to the UFC and had one fight, or made it to like a low level, like they had 20 fights but they never made a big event, and those guys were messed up. So I didn't want to do that. Oh, that's normal. When they talk about promoters not paying their fighters, that's kind of a normal thing. My suggestion is don't go live sparring. You can hit pads, you can hit bags. Jiu-jitsu and wrestling is great. You can do boxing and still do mitts. You can do a lot of mitt work and just don't get hit in the head. I mean, like I know fighters that, especially towards the end of their career, they just quit sparring altogether. If they didn't have to get hit in the head, they just weren't doing it. And I think that's the key, is you just have to quit getting hit in the head. I mean, that's my belief anyway. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there that it's very clear to me after certain periods of time, sparring real heavy and getting hit a lot. I mean, they didn't they didn't fare too well after, especially after after their 40s, I'd say. Jeez. But I wouldn't say you have to switch sports. I would just say no heavy sparring. I wouldn't spar. I wouldn't box anybody. I'd do mitt work. I'd hit the bags. They have all these like different styles of bags as well. There's different ways to train those sports. You don't have to spar. You don't have to get hit in the head. It was kind of snowing earlier, yeah. I don't know what you mean, what happened to the live earlier. I can see your comments now. Sometimes when I'm doing a live, I notice that people try to make some like weird or awkward comments, and there's some kind of AI thing that doesn't let you put your comment through. So that might be it as well. All right, Mike. See you later, bro. Yeah, Hara was on. I think Hara was on last night. I talked to Hara. It's been a few days since I seen Sierra on. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna get a shower. I've been letting this live run for a while. I'm gonna get a shower. Probably gonna go to lunch here. I need something to eat. I got some chicken and rice in there, but I'm gonna go eat something else. If anybody cares, if anybody's watching. All right, Ninja. We'll get back together later, all right? See ya.